Hi, my name is Linda Tilqvist and I'm Art to Ride Associate Trainer in Denmark. This is my 8-year-old gelding Noller, and today we are going to show you some lunge work. Come. I have a microphone on and we will try to see if it is possible to talk while working him, and he's not used to me talking this much, so I don't know if this is going to work. So I'm starting with just letting him walk, and I'm not especially interested in a lot of activity. I want him to relax and stretch and try to have some focus on the work. Yeah, more talker. Come. Wow. So when he's now I disturb him with talking, but when he's stretching I try to have a really light contact, and when he's not concentrating on me I lift the whip. And he's walking pretty nice here. I always start with walking close to him. This is because I'm talking and he's not used to that. I always start walking quite close to him. To make sure that he's concentrating on me. Bah. And then I begin to give him more line. So when he comes up, I try to keep a little firmer contact on the line and lift the whip. And when he's stretching, I'm trying to keep a lighter contact. It's not difficult with this horse to have him moving actively forward. No, I actually just wanted him to walk, but I'm going to put the side reins on in a little bit, so it's quite nice to just see him for a moment trot without anything on. Ah. Good. So now I put the side reins on. I'm usually, no, I haven't used the side reins very much because this horse has been broken in his neck. So I did not use side reins until I guess I was 1.5 years into the art to ride work before I started it. And still it haven't been a whole lot that I have used it. But I want to get the help from the side reins for when I'm riding him. I want him to learn to stretch and feel the contact and not curling back and going behind the vertical. And he's not doing that here. Now the problem is mostly that I'm talking all the time, and that's disturbing to him. So let's see. Kom. Afskridt. Wow. Bra, dreng. So again, when he's stretching, I keep a light contact, and when he's coming up here, I lift the whip and keep a little firmer contact on the line. And now I lighten it, lower the whip, firmer contact. Oh, skridte. Oh, afskridt. Afskridt. Oh, hehe. Dreng. Oh, bravo. I just wanted him to walk a little bit more. Yeah. Wow. And here he's not concentrating on me, so again I keep more contact. And now lighter. Wow, trav. Super. And in the trot he has a tendency to want to run off. Oh. So in the beginning I keep him on a shorter line, but I'm walking with him so that the circle is not going to be too small. And again I just do the same things, so when he's coming out of the stretch I keep a firmer contact, and when he's stretching I'm lightening the contact. Wow. Oh. And here he was rushing. And now he's pulling a little bit and raising his head. So I just walk with him. Oh. Wow, dreng. Lighten the contact. And this is looking good. He's not behind the vertical. But he don't like me talking this much. So and you can see that he's shifting a little bit between too much and not quite enough. This horse wants to, he's easy to get to move forward, but it's difficult to make him step under himself. He wants to run, get short strided instead of beginning to step under and take bigger and more relaxed steps. But this is nice. He could be a little bit more relaxed, but he has plenty of activity. And it can be a little bit challenging to ask a horse with this much activity to move forward. But when he's raising his head, I have to keep the contact and lift the whip a little bit to make him yield his hind so that he will step under himself. So right now I'm shifting a little bit between the light and more contact. Not right now. Now I have really light contact. So this is pretty good. Wow. And so now he's warmed up and I can begin to ask for a little more activity in the walk. But I always have to be careful that he's not suddenly begin to rush forward instead, because then his stride will get really short. Good, dreng. Good. Det var bra. Det var bra. Du er så dygtig. Ja, du er så dygtig. Dygtig, dreng. Det var flot. Kom. So now we are trying the other side. try to keep my sessions short as possible, but I have to kind of work until I get og skridt og skridt skridt. No. I can just as well let him trot. Oh. Now he's getting into his running mood. Oh. So I have to walk a little bit with him. Hey, hey. And this is what happens when he suddenly focus on other things. Oh. And he's also having a lot of energy because it's getting quite cold here in Denmark, and he seems to be loving that. Wow. So I'm not right now able to get him back into the walk, so I try to see if I can get him relaxed here in the trot. Wow. 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 Hey, hey, skør knægt. Super, super. And so this is running too fast. But at least he's stretching. Oh, yes. Oh, at trave. Bra. Bra. So for a couple of days he's been really relaxed and has not been doing this kind of stuff. And then today, of course, when we are videotaping, he's doing this. So, but now it's getting better. Oh. I would have liked if he would relax more. Oh. Wow. 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 Super dreng. And this is also what can make it difficult to when I'm riding him. Some days he's just way too energetic, and then I feel my arena isn't big enough. Dreng. So, yeah, I would like him to settle down a bit more. And here again I'm changing a bit of how much contact I have. So when he's coming up, I get that firmer contact, and then here, not here, but here, I'm lightening the contact again. Wow. Wow. And this is great. I do love lots of activity, but I have to be really careful with this horse that it is not going to end up too fast. But I think he's going to be really funny to ride the day he's relaxing and at the same time is so easy to keep active. Ja, bra. Håndskridt. Super, dreng. Super. So, I have tried different things when he's starting to run now. He's not that difficult anymore. In the beginning he would lift his head and be cantering around, barking, being difficult to keep on a circle. And now, even though he's not completely relaxed and is running, he's most of the time still stretching. So I have lately figured out that the easiest way for me to get him into a relaxed trot is just trying to keep him in the trot and then let him settle in the trot instead of keep trying to slow him down. He's a horse that really wants to move forward, and he hates when you are trying to slow him down all the time. So this is working quite good for now. And for the last couple of days he haven't had any of these episodes, but I think it's good for people to see that this is what happens at times, and this is what makes it so difficult to ride this horse. Du kan godt skridte lidt endnu. And so I think the side reins it's working okay. Having them on now, he's not curling back, and they are of course quite loose, but just having the feeling of the side reins on would have had him curl back a year ago. So this is progress, and this is a really nice walk. And it's actually quite great not having to push the horse forward all the time. He is forward on his own. I just have to teach him to stay relaxed at all times, and I have no doubt that we will get to that. But it just takes longer than I would have expected. Dreng, du er så fin. Du er så fin. Dygtig. So, this was our lunging session, and it wasn't perfect, but I think he did well in the end. And it's getting dark, but I hope it's possible to see what I was doing. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.